I was getting ready just to watch it like this, and I was like, oh damn, I even... Anyways, hey, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm finishing Claymore with these last two non-canon episodes. I wasn't sure how I was feeling going into this. I'm like, am I excited? Or am I like, scared? I don't know. Will I laugh? I did not know. I'm still excited though. I was gonna say I'm excited, so then I'm excited. If that's the thing that comes out of my mouth when I'm not thinking of what to say, excited, then I am excited to see it. But I don't have anything else to mention before we get into this. Sorry, like it's like I'm sick. My nose kind of looks red, eh? Anyways, the last episode, Raki was there. He shouldn't have been. Freaking Priscilla came down. Yeah, and then they went to the volcano. We're gonna finish that, and then after this I would normally spin the wheel, we would move on, but I'm not going to. So I'm watching, let me just recount, I'm watching Skip Beat and I'm watching Jujutsu Kaisen, which is on break until August 31st, and then I wanted to watch the One Piece live action, which comes out August 31st. So I'm not gonna be watching anything until then except Skip Beat. So then in that time, it's literally the perfect time to be finishing this. Then I could be reading. I do read very slow, but when the time is right, I will update the community post. Like I said, I'll be thinking about that every day. It's like, okay, I have to like do something. I'm not gonna stress nothing, no, but like I do not want to do it, but I do read slow, so I don't want no one to think I forgot or I do not care, because I do read but very slowly. We'll think about it, but that'll be at the back of my mind. Not the back, like I'm thinking about it. And yeah, so I'll talk more at the end. Let's just finish with these two episodes. So not further ado, the only reason why I watch on this website too, I was talking about Papa Bad's last video, is because they don't skip the opening. And I love hearing the opening and ending. Oh, they jump right into it. This is very loud. Okay. Claire's gonna win in some miraculous way after not that long of training. You know, I feel like I should wait to the opening. You can't forgive. She kept saying that, right? If there's no opening, it's like, y'all really have me on this website. Okay. Anyways, I was gonna say, I really like Claymore's animation, and from when I first started, because everything was in daylight. I could see more of the detail. I could see more like this in the opening. But these few episodes we've been in the dark, and now this volcano episode, they're highlighted by these red, orange hues and whatever. It's so blurry. I'm just thinking about making the thumbnail. I've hated making the thumbnail the past few videos because it's all been dark, and I couldn't grab anything nice. That's my little rant, I'm sorry. For whose sake? Who's who? Reference. Why does she look like that? That's what she always looked like front view, because we always see like her side profile. Wasn't she just questioning it? It must have been something big, not like it was something big. She know too much. Her hair still attached and everything. Was her hair longer than that? Because she cut her head off, but the hair was untouched. They better go all out if you're just gonna go random. Bro, they should have just stayed behind. Where are you going? What kind of trail is that? Did they want everyone to know where they went? She should focus on healing that if she could, which I don't think she can because she hasn't. She won't stop until she dies in front of Claire, like protecting her, which I don't think Jin's gonna do nothing right now. Oh, he doesn't even know the situation. It's too annoying. Oh, they're close. Trudging through the snow with all that blood seeping out of her. Half this no, we still love it, but like we weren't seeing them fight. We were just watching them walk here and talk about what's going on. goodness. Damn. Her tongue. I shouldn't be surprised, but I thought she was gonna like clean up here and up here, but she kept going to the horns. She's a unicorn. The one, yes, she had one horn this entire time. A joke. Bro, why is she built like that? Keep her at the side view, bro. Like, they did something wrong with this one. I really don't want to know how she's drawing the manga because, yeah, and one horn. Okay, I see how I'm making the unicorn joke, but I thought there literally was two. One was broken off, so it should be like more farther right or left. I think it would be more farther left. Her left. Oh, they made it. They better not die. Even though it won't matter, but like, they wouldn't know because the manga wasn't there yet. But you can't just like kill someone without knowing if they actually died. Give her a mirror. Like when freaking, you know the one that Clover was fighting in the water when she saw herself in the reflection. You couldn't even take on the lion man. Yikes! She split her eyes to see both of them. You cut a wing off though, that's something. Terribly, you should just wait, sit down and wait. Girl, you're not seriously gonna bring She probably thinks he means dying. Like, she's willing to give her life up. Doesn't everyone who wants to help Claire give up their life? She's just bulkier with a tinier waist and longer horn. She's bigger too, like entirely. Where is Claire this entire time? If they didn't come, she'd just die. She's still recovering? Or she's up? Nah, not yet. It's funny she mentions ponies. Ooh. They're so close from... Ooh, never mind. She's just chopping him up. Could have chopped someone else's head off to finish the dismembering process. They're gonna make Raki say something. Watch. Watch. Technically it wasn't wrong. He said her name. Wait. She had one horn this entire time. Why was I thinking one horn got cut off? I kept thinking to myself, like, how did it get cut off? Like, what happened to her? Was she a defective transition? She literally just had one this entire time, but it is more off to the left. That's not centered. Am I supposed to think it is? Because like right by her nose, but still, it's not centered. This entire time, I thought homegirl had lost a horn to the successors. What does that mean? I don't know. She lost her leg, lost her... Oh, she already regenerated one because she's holding her other arm. Unless they forgot she lost both. You can't bring him this far to stop. Like, what is the point? He's here already. He's here already. You shouldn't have run him. You should have went by yourself. You should have stayed. What could you do really other than die in front of her? No, she's merging every freaking Yoma she's come across. Ah. She barely spoke. So this little change, you shouldn't just automatically think it's her anyways. Yeah, she's putting her leg back on. She must have did her. But how could she have put her hand on without the other hand to assist? So she probably just like scooted it to the floor and like held it there. Someone had to have helped her, but no one seems like they did. Don't even think about Priscilla. Whatever. What happened in that? So die? You could have literally split her apart, yet you throw her? There's no issue escaping that. But you throw her to then pierce her, which she could then dodge. And then, what? Okay, not successfully, but still, you could have just tore her apart. You're still afraid of her. I'm gonna watch that again. To keep reusing this, we didn't forget her motive. I'm sure she didn't either. Every time she gets one little slap, she's unconscious, thinks about her getting her head cut off, and then comes back. Don't think she's forgetting this entire time. And this whole time too, not really. When she first got the arm from Irene, right? Irene, whatever. She, was trained with it, was using it. Everyone was like, well, why the freak is your arm so, like, not yours? I don't know what. Anyways, and now, I think it would play a big part in the going further in the manga, like, towards her fights, and then her become really one with it and learn to use it as well. But she's not using it at all here. Now she has these little things out her back. And they're moving fast, so that's why I thought to mention it. Like, usually, that's how she killed Rigaldo, right? Whatever. But not now. The entire time, her body was like rock hard. Is it because she was afraid in that one instance they wanted to show that she was soft to cut? She's making the same noise that she did when she was like pre-transition. I think they're showing this because Raki interferes. Like, anyways, I do not care whether she looks like this, whether she looks like pre-transition, whether she looks like she did just now. Tell, I don't want to get mad at it. It doesn't happen. He's not here. This is just an illusion. My mind playing tricks on me with the anime ending. He shouldn't be here. Why am I like really tearing up? It's because I'm so like excitedly annoyed. Let me just compose myself. So they're both gonna live? It's just like when Priscilla killed Teresa, right? It seemed like she wasn't gonna do anything until she did. So you're going to power down Claire, and then she's just gonna kill Claire. Or she should. Because if this ends with them both living, and she just forgets about what happened. It's crazy. Claire. Wait. Let me repeat after Raki. Claire. Maybe Priscilla killed some person to you. Didn't follow with a butt. But Priscilla had her family. And it wasn't Teresa that killed her. It wasn't Claire. That killed her family. None of us touched her family. And yet, she... Oh. You can't compare it this way. You can't compare it this way. He literally said, he literally said, maybe, yeah, sure, she killed someone precious to you. But random Yoma, unidentified random Yoma, killed her family as well. So if you think about it that way, you shouldn't really care that she killed Teresa because someone killed people precious to her too and had nothing to do with you or Teresa. I know you guys didn't kill them, but she had every right to kill someone precious to you because of what people did to her family. But also this entire time, Raki, if you just assist before interrupting, she's blaming Claire and Teresa for doing what happened to her family. They didn't do anything. I have a headache. I have a headache now. Let me just stop. I want to know her response because it can't be anything good. It will be, but it shouldn't be. It can't be, please. The music, the piano key that kicks in. You guys, why would you bring him? Like, who made this up? No, she won't. She literally won't. And she won't. If you kill she's not human anyways right now. If you kill Priscilla, you'll be the same as Yoma. They're Claymore. They go around killing Yoma in the first place. So does that make them like a Yoma every single time they kill one? I mean, they're already supposed to be half, but then she's more human than any of them. That is irrelevant right now. But like, what? If you she's not human. Don't let this appearance fool you. She lost her humanity a long time ago. She messed up a long time ago. We're not going to think about the fact that what she could have been. It's too late for her now. Her character, the point of this is to kill her for what she's done to Teresa. Sorry, I'm just going to watch it happen. If I keep pausing every time he says something, we're never gonna finish. Please tell me that was aimed at him. It wasn't? I knew she was gonna die in front of her, but I just didn't know how how did you get there? Like, how did she not pierce him? But them showing that one line with Teresa, like, live as a human. Damn it, right? She did say that before all this. But maybe the way they do the fight with Priscilla in the manga isn't this crazy. So she still will, like, she'll be way stronger than too if it takes way longer than they're doing it now. So she's not gonna lose herself so easily where she needs Raki to bring her back, right? So yeah, she still will, I'm sure, live as human then. But for right now, they're just rushing the process, and she needs to like go all at it to gain the strength so it seems believable where she could kill her. I'm sure she won't lose herself then, but now it's like live as human things. Like, okay, well, I guess that's why Raki's doing this, and but it's still stupid. Not when the enemy is in front of us. Like, she could just revert back. You cannot show. Who is this? Anyways, but you cannot show this one. I forgot her name. I don't have the book. And you cannot show this one, who literally entrusted Claire to kill Priscilla, and she's not going to. There are people who want you to live. No, there are people who want you to kill Priscilla. I guess the people who wanted to live outweigh that, for now at least. But that wasn't the plan. The one that died in the water literally said, I'm trusting this to you, bro. And then this one gave her last remaining arm for nothing. They cut the whole fight. You, media too, should know how important it is to kill her. I knew he'd take her if nothing. There was no ending to that. There was no like satisfaction from learning in her past. At least for the anime watchers. For me too, I haven't even started the manga. Because, you know, her whole goal was to heal her, and there's just nothing. It's like the last, okay, there's still some time, but the last thing we're seeing is her dying, like, she mattered. I'm not trying to be rude, I said I liked her, but, like, did she do much? And this is how the fight ends, with, like, her death, and everyone just crowded around it. I'll leave the organization and work. You could just leave. So Jean was still alive before they diverged into like the anime ending, right? So I'm not sure if she is really dead in the manga, but I feel like they killed her because she seemed pretty like willing to die at any second, any given moment. So they could assume she's gonna die anyway. So that's why they did it with her. You guys, with the way the organization, I just want to learn more. With the way they are, there's no way you guys can just say, I have no intention of going back, unless you plan on being hunted for your whole life. I think that's their plan. But she said, I will leave the organization. Then if, like, you literally have a choice. Oh my god, it's morning. It was bright, but it wasn't that bright. I missed the colors so much. Go back to where you were, bro. Like, what are you guys doing? And she's just walking around sensing things for people. Don't know what she's up to. And she's gonna stay in the organization to sniff out information. And they're going to leave and train, which is like, maybe they... And they're going to train as well. For what? For what? With this ending? For literally what? You're not gonna go after her again? Like, yes, Teresa wanted her to live as a human. That's when she was a child. And she also, like, Teresa herself said she wish she could have lived as a human. Stuff like that. But I feel like, even though she was becoming, like, softer and, like, loving Claire, I feel like she wouldn't, like, I really don't know how to speak about it. I'm saying, like, disappointed in Claire's, like, path. Because, like, you see, I'm thinking of the manga. If it goes on and on, Claire becomes stronger to, like, kill Priscilla without, like, losing herself or harming others. Like, there's no harm done in that. I mean, Teresa was gonna kill her, but then she stopped. And then she was gonna kill again when she was, like, becoming Yoma. Like, I don't think she would, like, be disappointed or be mad at Claire for wanting to get revenge and kill her in the most sane way possible. Meaning, like the way she's fighting her now, that wouldn't be right. I don't think Teresa would condone that type of behavior, because Priscilla... How much time did I say Priscilla? I don't think Teresa would condone that type of behavior, because Teresa fought with barely releasing any of her Yoki, so that's unacceptable. The way I assume it to be in manga, acceptable. So Raki stopping her, it works here with this whole live as a human thing, because she has to force herself to get this powerful to make it seem believable that she can keep up with her. But going forward in the manga, he better not even twitch. Let me turn this computer on, because I'm about to just edit this and be done. We are done, Claymore. Getting into Claymore, it was such a ride. It was so fun. I really like it. I would recommend, but at the same time I wouldn't, because it's like, I know a lot of the people I would recommend this to would not read the manga. They don't read manga, so they're not going to be satisfied with this ending, and then they'll come at me like, what was this? And then I'll be like, no, you have to read the manga. But they're not going to listen to me. Like, they're gonna want the satisfaction of the anime rather than, okay, now I have to read the manga to, like, get the... I was thinking of, like, reading one chapter for this video as I'm done here, but I said I was gonna start the Pieta arc thing over, so I would just be reading things we already seen. So I'm not going to do that. But I'm gonna look. Let me just look. The Battle of the North. So it's not like called the Pieta things, but there's the Battle of the North. So it starts at 50, I think. Yeah, here we have the fallback. Scene 50, the Battle of the North, part 1. Wow, look at these people. Oof. So good. Hey, what the hell? Or am I zooming in? It's gonna ruin how I'm recording my screen. Number 8, Flora. Rest in peace, Flora. Media. Media, long time no see. There's it. Nice. It seemed like it was long, but they're really like scarce in bubbles. It's really fast to go. I'm actually really excited to know. Oh my god. Wow, they did her nice. They followed it so closely and so faithfully that once they didn't have material to go off of, it just became a mess. I like how they shaded it. You can tell like they're in a cave lit by fire, right? They didn't show the fire, but that's how it was in the anime. You can tell. Like the way they're shaded from, like, I don't know. I like it. For someone who's half awakened to just die, maybe they don't kill her off in the manga. Because this half awakened trio is still alive, I think. But yeah, so 26 episodes of Claymore were finished. And nothing else to say other than thank you. Really thank you for watching Claymore with me and leaving comments, liking the videos. Like, it made me so excited to watch Claymore every week because I knew there was like a bunch of people that were like ready to watch or leaving informative comments. Even when I asked like, okay, when did you guys like find Claymore or watch it? I mean, you guys left comments before then, but I'm not sure if I was expecting people to answer that because sometimes when I like ask questions, no one like answers. But I still wanted to ask because this is like the one of the few shows where like there's like consistent comments. I was like, oh, I want to like, you know, talk to them and ask that question. And then when you guys like said, I was like, oh. Well, you know my answer. I just found Claymore recently. I was glad to learn yours when you guys found it. Just thank you for watching it with me. It made me really happy watching Claymore and watching it with you guys. Just thank you. I really hope you enjoyed this reaction and like my Claymore reactions until now. And until the next show that you're probably interested in, or until then I post about the manga, or just until the next time. I'll see you later. I really hope you enjoyed this video, because like if you did, if you got so far, thank you for watching. I put that see you later earlier, but I was trying to mix it around, but I didn't think of what to say. Anyways, I'll see you later.